Hi there, boys and girls, and how are you today? My name is Teacher Anika, and today we are going to be doing math. But just before we get started, I would like you to grab your pencil, your paper, or your book, and an eraser. Write your names, the name of the day, and the name of the month. When you have completed that, then we'll go into today's lesson. So see you in a few. Completed? Excellent. So today we're going to be looking at fraction. Have you ever heard that word before? Fraction? Let me tell you what it means. Fraction, it's a small or tiny part, amount, or proportion of something. So we're just talking about a part of something. And when we say that, we're referring to fraction. Before we get into fraction, we're going to look at a whole. On the screen, you should see a whole, W-H-O-L-E. Now, a fraction is a number that names a part of a whole. Let's pretend that this whole circle is divided into parts. Those parts we're going to call fractions. Look at the picture on the screen. That's an apple. Now we have a whole apple. Not a part of an apple, a whole apple. Next, a whole pizza. The pizza can be divided into parts, but we're going to look at that later. We're just going to look at things that are whole. So we had the apple, now you're seeing a pizza. Then I have a bar of chocolate. A whole bar of chocolate. How about this? If it's your birthday, I'm sure you just don't want a slice of cake or half of a cake. You would like to have a whole birthday cake. So here we have a whole cake. Then another thing that we can look at when we're going into fractions, we can look at group. Now here I have a group of children. Now I can divide them into fractions, but we're going to look at that a little later. Let's just look at the group of children. On the screen, you should be seeing a whole circle, which is shaded in pink. Then next to it, you should be seeing two other circles. Now those circles are divided into halves. The first one has a line straight down the middle, showing you half. The other one has a line straight through it. That is also showing you half. A fraction is a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. A fraction is a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. Here we have half of a circle. 1/2, meaning one part of the two halves is shaded. So we have a circle. I took my marker and I shaded just one part of that circle. Now a circle is made up of two halves. Remember I showed you in the picture before. Look at the bottom. Let's look at which piece do I need to make a whole circle. Which piece do I need to make a whole circle? So you'll see three options at the bottom. And on each circle, you have shaded parts. But which one would be accurate to give me a whole circle if I'm to take it and put it to the circle at the top? It would be the one in the middle. Because, as I said before, half and half makes a whole. Let's pretend it's your birthday party and your mom buys a pizza for you and your friends. Now, in order for you to share that pizza, whether you're cutting it in half or more parts, it would have to be a whole pizza. In order for us to share anything, whether it's food, whether it's an object, whatever it is, we need to have a whole in order to divide it into parts. But not just dividing it into parts. We have to divide it into equal parts. So if we have a group of children, we need to divide them into equal parts. If we have the apple, we need to cut it into equal parts. If you have a birthday cake, you need to slice it into equal parts so that everyone can have a fair share. Likewise, the pizza. I know sometimes when it comes to sharing things equally, it can be hard. But to do this, you can use a ruler or you can always ask for help. But remember, we have to start with a whole. Let me see how many persons remembered how to spell the word whole. Now, we're not talking about the hole in the ground. We're talking as in a whole item, a whole circle, that hole, not the hole in the ground. So let me see if you can remember how to spell the word whole. Can't remember? Okay, I'll put it up here for you to see. W-H-O-L-E, whole. W-H-O-L-E, whole. Now, as you can see, there is a circle on the screen. So this is what I'd like you to do for me. I would like you to draw a circle. Now, I know many times we like to freehand when we're drawing. But for this, to ensure that you have a neat circle, I'll ask you to use something circular. Maybe a cup, a bowl, a small plate, anything that is round. Put it against your book and then use your pencil to outline that shape. So when you're finished, you'll have a neat circle that represents a whole. Under that circle, you are going to write the word whole. W-H-O-L-E, whole. So do that for me. When you have completed, then you can color the circle in any color that you wish. But if you do not have any crayons, that's okay. The main point is you have your whole circle and you have the word whole. Take your time, do your work, and the next time we meet, we are going to go more in depth on fractions. So until then, this is Teacher Nika saying, take care.